This 20-year-old plant manufactures the most modern automotive glazing, roughly 2 million sets a year.
Today, Shanghai plant is one of the largest plants in our footprint worldwide. We call it the Gigafactory in our group. We have been producing more than 100 million parts since this plant was launched 20 years ago.
Meanwhile, more than 500,000 items come off production lines at this skincare product factory each day.
15 years ago, at that time, it was only support the Chinese mainland, but now it also can cover Taiwan region and also the Asian markets for our about 10% of the capacity. It could be the global hub for our hairstyling centers. It means the products here can also be exported to European market. It is very important.
Most factories which have attracted foreign investment have both efficient and larger scale production. That's what brought French industrial giant Saint-Gobain to Shanghai to invest in this glazing plant.
So we are entering now our lamination workshop where we can produce large windshield for automotive. Let's go. Here is the beginning of the line, so you can see that we are going to take one by one very thin sheets of glass. Here we have basically 4 main steps: pre-processing, bending, assembly, and finishing line. This line can produce roughly 1 million per year.
1 million per year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cut glass will be looking like this. This is exactly the design requested by our customer to mount on their car.
Most of the tasks on the production line are now handled by robots.
In this workshop, we have 3 lines. This is the latest line that we have in Shanghai. It was actually installed last year, and this is the first glass which came out of this line. We are actually quite developing ourselves in the EV markets. So yes, we have new customers coming in recently.
This bottling line at a plant owned by German skincare group Beiersdorf has also been moving rapidly towards full automation. All the filling and packaging is done by machines.
We first build these production centers, and we have a distribution center, of course, and then we add on this innovation center. The ideas comes from the innovation centers. You can see that as some kind of samples, pieces, and we send to the pilot lab that in the 3rd floor of these production centers. Once it could be industrialized, it will be approved by our process, and it will be finally produced in this 1st and 2nd floors workshop.
The multinationals are setting ambitious growth targets.
In the next 5 years, we're going to have to accumulate 150 million RMB investment here for this plant only. Speed definitely matters, it always. Besides speed, also have a very material supply chain. Here also we have see lots of the innovation in packaging, etc. It comes from in China.
We are following the trend of automotive market in China. It's today the first market in the world, but also the first one for electrical vehicles. We really want this company or this plant to be the first one to produce high added value products, and all the innovative parts and most complex parts are produced here in this plant in Shanghai. With innovation coming in, the growth is mainly coming on the complexity rather than the number of pieces.
While the automotive glazing maker started its business in China with a small workshop in Shanghai back in 1995, its manufacturing footprint has been extended to 4 cities around China.
Having visited several factories here in Shanghai and be given an in-depth tour of these 2 plants today, it's hard to ignore the pace of foreign investment. But it's not just about speed, it's also about tech innovations and industrial upgrades that lead to more sustainable growth. 张世璇 Money Talks.